Maido! Hi there, Japan fans. Today's show, we're going to talk about prep. Eigo desu. それでは行きましょう. So let's get going. This is the 7th year of the Sales Japan series podcast, broadcasting around the world from the Beverly Hills of Japan, Minato-ku here in downtown Tokyo. It is chic central. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, Dale Carnegie Tokyo franchise owner, the president of Dale Carnegie Tokyo Training, and the 3-time best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery, which is Zaegyo in Japanese, Japan Business Mastery, and Japan Presentations Mastery in Japanese, Anata mo Purezen Tachijin. Plus, stop wasting money on training, which in Japanese is training de okane o muda ni suru no wa yamimashou. And all are available on Amazon. Through this podcast, I want to help you to become a better speaker, to be 1, clear, 2, confident, 3, persuasive, and 4, highly influential with those around you. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast with your family, friends, and colleagues. We are not being sponsored by Libsyn, but we value your privacy, which is why we have our podcast hosted by Libsyn. Unlike many other hosting organizations, Libsyn have a strict policy that does not allow access to your private information by anyone. Here is our daily podcast lineup on Apple Podcasts. Mondays, the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show podcast. Tuesday, the Presentations Japan series, and every second Tuesday, the Business Tachijin no Oshie Show. Wednesdays, the Sales Japan series. Thursdays, the Leadership Japan series, and every second Thursday, the Business Pro Podcasto Show. Fridays, the Japan Business Mastery Show podcast, and Saturdays, Japan's top business interviews. Now, this is episode number 367, and today we're talking about prepping for future presentations. We may not have the chance to give that many public presentations in a year, but usually we'll have some common themes which we can speak on. As business people, we will have our areas of expertise and experience, and based on those attributes, the host will invite us to present. Basically, in the lull between hostilities, we do nothing and just wait for the next chance to speak. If we want to improve as presenters, that passive approach doesn't make any sense. There are a number of things we should be doing between presenting gigs. Further researching our expertise areas should be a constant item for us. We are daily looking for things in the media, in journals, on social media, which we can collect and stash away for when we need it. We can't put it in the shoebox like our tax receipts because we need to be able to find it when we need it. So a simple sorting system is required so that we can extract what we've found when the occasion presents itself. We need an idea collection system as well. At different times, we get some genius inspiration about one of our topics, and then that thought is totally overtaken by the next thought and then lost forever. Instead, we need a place where you quickly grab that thought and keep it for later when we need it. Ideas pop up at the most unlikely times, so we need something with us all the time. Usually, our phones have apps suitable for that quick notation we need. Again, we need a basic filing system so we can locate that excellent insight, observation, or idea. We may have a great amount of knowledge and experience on certain topics, but those searching for speakers may never know we exist. This is where we need to be constantly making an effort to alert others that we know lots about a few things. I was reminded of how important this whole be found thing is recently. Ironically, we were doing leadership training for a large consulting company and had been doing it for quite a while. One day, out of the blue on LinkedIn, I received a message from a junior person in that firm asking about whether I could speak to a conference they were holding. In the note to me, it was mentioned that 2 people who knew me had recommended me for the gig. I was happy to be considered, but confused as to why the connection had to come through this circuitous route. I have given over 550 public speeches, pump out 6 podcasts and 3 TV shows a week, have written the book Japan Presentations Mastery, have 27,000 followers on LinkedIn, and have published thousands of articles on LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook. Maybe the person doing the research was hopeless. Maybe it was COVID, where public presentations basically vanished. I don't know. But it really highlighted for me how invisible we all are. Anyway, we have to make a positive effort to be found. We have to calculate in that the designated researchers may be substandard. So we need to do even more to be found. Find out more when we come back from the break. Our show today is brought to you by our public courses, but we also do custom in-house programs, as well as we do them in both Japanese and English. We do them face-to-face in our super safe classroom, and we do them live online. The show today is being brought to you by, on the 16th and 17th of November, our high-impact presentations class in Japanese. On the 7th of December, we'll start our 3-day Dale Carnegie course. That's our trademarked flagship program. Go to our website at www.dale-carnegie, carnegie.co.jp. Get my best-selling books, Japan Sales Mastery, which in Japanese is Zaegyo. This is the Bible for selling in Japan. Japan Business Mastery, Japan Presentations Mastery, plus Stop Wasting Money on Training, which in Japanese is Training de Okane o Muru ni Sunu wa Yamimashou, and all are available on Amazon. If you like learning by watching videos, we have nearly 2,000 there for you at Tokyo Japan Balcony TV on YouTube. We release 3 TV shows every week on YouTube. The Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, that's the premier business show on Japan every Monday, Tokyo time. Fridays, we have the Japan Business Mastery Show, and on Saturdays, we release Japan's top business interviews, where I interview leaders from small and medium enterprises all the way up to the corporate captains of industry on one topic, leading in Japan. Every second Thursday, we release the Business Pro Television Show. You can email me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. Welcome back. Also, we should always try and video our presentations. This provides us with material for our show reel, where we can select the bits and pieces to show our prospective speaking gig host our goods. As I mentioned, the chances of speaking here are relatively limited for most of us, so we need to produce some proof that we are the one they need for the next speaking spot. Videos can be edited and flashed up to make us look even more amazing than we already are, and they can be on our websites, on YouTube, or sent to the host when they inquire about speaking to their audience. We shouldn't be too snooty about taking speaking gigs either. Imagining you will save it all up for the big stage and be totally awesome is wishful thinking. We should grab every spot we can get, however humble, so we can build our craft. We should also keep notes on where we went well and where we need to improve so that the real-time insights are not lost in a busy life. A lot of little events can help hone our skills to really shine at the big events. As I've mentioned a million times, having incredible data to share doesn't mean your presentation is going to be spectacular. The brilliant content won't save you from decimating your audience with ums and ahs, or a monotone, boring wooden delivery. Speaking in front of others in this age of distraction, this era of skepticism, means that the act of presenting has never been harder. Audiences are well equipped with their gateway to the internet in their hand. In the first 10 seconds, if you sound dull, they bolt. And don't wait. Also, the fake news era has driven up the skepticism scale people are gauging us by when speaking. The bar has never been higher for public speakers. That means we have to become masters of the mechanics of speaking at the very least. Great content is meaningless if no one is taking any note and you have lost control of their attention. So, between major speaking gigs, we have work to do. We should be in a constant state of prep, always anticipating our next chance will emerge and making sure that we'll be more than ready to take that opportunity. Thank you for joining the Sales Japan series. If you found the program useful, then please work on your karma and share this with your family, friends, and colleagues. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast. Immediately apply what you've learned today. Go out there and survive. Use it and make some serious money. Bucks, dough, moolah, coin, dosh, lolly, readies, smackers, earners, and bread and honey. Remember, I'm in your corner, committed to your success here in Nippon.